Hey guys, welcome back to the Corner Store Homestead. I wanted to hop on just real quick to show you the progress so far for the peppers that we put on to dehydrate yesterday. Okay, so as you can see, the dehydrator is still going. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and see what we have going on in here. Alright, so on this top tray, looks like we have some cayennes and some of those serranos. So here's a cayenne. Alright. So we can tell that this cayenne is not ready because it is still, look at that, it's very flexible. So if it was ready, it would be snapping. So you remember my video from the other day where the cayenne just snapped right in my fingers very easily? Yeah, this one is definitely not ready. Okay, so let's pick up a serrano. Here we go. Okay, so I definitely know these are not, they're nowhere near ready. So they're still very plump. That means there's a lot of moisture and look, very, very flexible. So that serrano would bend, okay, and not snap. So nowhere near ready. Okay, so let's check on what we got going on in this tray. All right, so these are the hot salsa ones on this side, and I did cut those down the center, which that's helping them move along in the dehydrating process a little quicker. So you can tell with this one, oh, I think this guy's ready to go. Oh, yep, so it snapped and fell apart in my hand. So you know that that serrano or that hot salsa pepper is ready to go. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll check all of these guys and I'm going to pull them out. And I've got this jar that has some cayennes. It was just sitting on the counter here. So I'm going to throw him in there. And we're going to check this one. Oh yeah, that guy's ready too. See, he pops right in my hand. Look at that. Ready to go. Okay. Yep, I think all these hot salsa blends are ready. So I'm going to pop those in that jar. Yep, that one's ready too. Is this one ready? Yeah, that's ready. Oh yeah. And then this one's a little bit bigger. Okay, so this guy, I'm feeling on him, and he feels like he might still have some moisture there. He looks a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back in. Now, here's a cayenne. This one was green, so it hadn't turned red, but I'm pretty sure this buddy, yep, see how they snap easy? So they're ready. So that's how you can tell. But it looks like, oh, we got a hot salsa back in the back there. So this is not too warm. You see I'm sticking my hand in there. That's okay. You know, it's warm, but it's not going to burn you. All right, let me check this guy out. No, okay. So there's some resistance when I crack him right in the center. There's some moisture, so I'm going to put him back. Then this guy. Yeah, I can tell. So on the thicker peppers, right there, there's some moisture in there. I'm going to go ahead and put him back. And I think it's the same thing with this guy. Yeah, there's still some moisture there. So I'm just going to shut it on up. And I'm actually going to restart the time here. I'm just going to stop it and start it again. That way it goes back to 10 hours. Because I think they're going to be in there again overnight. So at this point, we were at about the 28-hour mark. So as you can see, it takes some time. So they're going to be happily dehydrating for the next 24 hours or so. And then I've added a few to this jar. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't that look pretty with those colors? So these are going to make a wonderful pepper seasoning. And then you can see over here, I went in the garden during my lunch break today and grabbed another small handful of okra. So later on tonight, I'm going to cut them up and throw them in the same freezer bag I was working with the other day. So just as a reminder, I was just dealing with hot peppers, so I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to clean up. See, I've got pepper seeds all over my counter now, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that up so it doesn't land in somebody else's food. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.